Yearly sticker shock hits hard. You might imagine that owning a small cargo ship involves a modest financial commitment, perhaps just a little more than the initial purchase price. The reality, however, is starkly different. Running even a small cargo vessel for a single year can cost a fortune, often dwarfing the price you paid for the ship itself. This essay pulls back the curtain on these staggering operational expenses. Written for you, aspiring ship owner, entrepreneur with a vision of plying the seas. Plain language, short sentences, clear numbers, a realistic financial map. We'll walk through every major cost category. Fuel that powers the engine, wages that support the crew. Not just lists, real-world example numbers. See how quickly expenses accumulate. The goal: arm you with knowledge, replace romantic notions with data-driven reality. You'll see a budget take shape, line by line, until a likely surprising annual total. Not to discourage, to prepare. Lifeblood of regional trade, carrying containers, bulk grains, general project cargo. Typical size, 3,000 WT, 10,000 WT. Voyages, hugging coastlines, short international hops. Crew, around a dozen to 20 people. Lower fuel use than big ships, but costs are anything but small. Every day, at sea or in port, the ship consumes money. Needs, fuel, food, spare parts, insurance, constant attention. Understanding OPEX is the first critical step. Neglect it, fastest route to financial ruin. So let's begin building a realistic budget, starting with a clear example ship to guide our calculations. To make the costs tangible, we must start with a concrete example. Abstract figures are not helpful. Let us imagine a specific vessel that you might consider purchasing. We will call our ship the Sea Sprinter, 5,000 deadweight ton general cargo ship. Versatile, can enter smaller ports. Not brand new, but well maintained. A common first-time owner scenario. Built for flexibility and handles different cargo types. Pallets, small bulk parcels. The Sea Sprinter has a defined operational pattern. For our budget, assume 20,000 nautical miles in a year. This is realistic for regional trade. It maintains an economical service speed of 10 knots. This speed is a trade-off. Faster burns more fuel, slower risks missing delivery windows. The heart is a medium-speed main engine, a thirsty beast, about 12 metric tons per day steaming. In port, main is off, but auxiliaries run the hotel load. Lights, cranes, ventilation, living quarters. We will factor port consumption into our fuel calculations. Like many new owners, assume you hire a professional third-party ship management company. This adds a fee, but provides expertise in crewing, technical maintenance, and regulatory compliance. Using this profile, we can build our annual budget. Every number that follows is based on this example. Remember, these are illustrative figures. Actual costs vary by ship age, fuel price, routes, and crew nationality. Still, it's a solid, sobering baseline, a clear sense of the scale you're undertaking. The single largest operating expense is fuel, bunkers, dominating your balance sheet. It's volatile and relentless. For Sea Sprinter, the calculation is straightforward. 12 metric tons per day while steaming. 20,000 nautical miles at 10 knots equals 2,000 hours, about 83 days. Round up for weather and routing. Say 90 days of steaming. Assume 200 days at sea. 12 metric tons per day gives 2,400 metric tons. Add fuel used in port, maneuvering, at anchor, hotel load matters. Add a conservative 200 metric tons, total 2,600. Prices swing with global markets, geopolitics, and regulation. Use a sample price, $500 per ton for marine gas oil. 2,600 times 500 equals $1,300,000. Over $1 million for one line item. If price jumps $100 per ton, your annual bill rises $260,000. Operators slow steam and hedge. For a new owner, this is the number to watch. a constant, powerful force on your bottom line. A ship is nothing without its crew, navigating, maintaining machinery, ensuring safe cargo handling. Paying for their services is your second largest expense. Costs go far beyond wages. You are responsible for their well-being, travel, food, training, insurance. For our 5,000 DWT ship, which hours 16 people, use a blended average wage of $1,200 per month per person. Very rough. 16 times $1,200 times 12 months equals $230,400. Ancillary costs can add 30 to 50%. Flights, visas, hotels, provisions, medical, social security, mandatory training. Add a conservative 30%, about $69,000, bringing crew costs to roughly $300,000. Efficient crew management matters. Hiring the cheapest can be a false economy. A trained, motivated crew prevents accidents, fines, failures, guardians of your multi-million-dollar asset. Investing in crew is a critical investment in safety and profitability. Skimping on crewing is a risk few successful owners take. Operating a ship is risky. Collisions, groundings, cargo damage, pollution. You need comprehensive insurance. Hull and machinery covers physical damage. Premiums are a percent of insured value. At $6 million, 0.8% is $48,000 per year. Protection and indemnity is mutual cover for cargo claims, crew injury, pollution, collision liability. For a small cargo ship, estimate around $40,000 per year. Other policies may apply, like war risk. A realistic annual insurance budget, about $100,000. Most new owners hire a professional ship manager, your outsourced technical and crewing department. They hire crew, plan maintenance, purchase spares, ensure compliance. Use $400 day as mid-range. That's $146,000 per year. It seems large but brings scale, supplier relationships, expertise. DIY without infrastructure risks inefficient purchasing, poor maintenance, regulatory violations. This fee buys peace of mind and professional oversight. A ship is a complex machine in a corrosive environment. Constant maintenance keeps it safe, efficient, compliant. Routine upkeep, painting decks, changing filters, overhauling pumps. Budget at least $100,000 per year for ongoing technical expenses. Mandatory dry docking every 5 years for special survey. Hull cleaning and paint, propeller and rudder inspection, major machinery opened for survey. Dry docking can range $200,000 to $500,000 plus. Estimate $300,000 every 5 years. Set aside $60,000 annually in a reserve fund. Planned maintenance plus dry dock reserve equals about $160,000 per year. This excludes unexpected breakdowns. You must also stock stores and spares, lubricating oils, mooring ropes, cleaning supplies, and critical parts. A reasonable annual budget is around $50,000. This ensures the crew can perform routine jobs and handle minor failures without emergency port calls. A ship earns when moving cargo, but loads and unloads in port, and every port visit generates bills. These port disbursements add up quickly. You'll face tonnage dues, berth hire, waste disposal, compulsory pilotage, tug assistance if needed, and a port agent to coordinate with an agency fee. A small efficient port may be a few thousand. Big congested hubs can be tens of thousands. Assume 40 port calls at $3,000 each, $120,000. Some routes involve canals like Panama or Suez, very high fees. For our coastal example, assume none. Beyond port bills, staying compliant costs money. Your ship must remain in class and pass flag state inspections, annual surveys, intermediate checks, certificate renewals. Budget around $30,000 per year. This operational cost is tied directly to your trading pattern. More port calls mean higher costs. A competent agent helps ensure a smooth, efficient port call. Shipping is full of surprises. Unscheduled repairs, critical failures at sea, emergency port repairs, flying in specialists, expensive parts can cost tens of thousands. Maintain a dedicated contingency fund. A good starting point, $50,000 per year. Off-hire time is another hidden cost. When delayed or broken down, the ship earns nothing while daily costs like wages and insurance continue. Congestion, strikes, paperwork issues can stall you. If cargo documentation or crew visas aren't perfect, customs and immigration can impose hefty fines, payable immediately. Input prices swing. Bunker spikes can destroy voyage profitability. A pandemic or geopolitical crisis can send crew travel costs soaring, turning a routine crew change into a nightmare. Spare parts availability fluctuates. You may choose between waiting or paying a premium for alternatives. Financial costs matter. Interest on a $6 million ship can easily be $200,000 annually. Plan for depreciation, say 2% per year, $120,000. We've covered the costs from bunkers to office paper. Time to assemble a comprehensive budget. The financial mountain you must climb to break even. Fuel, $1,300,000. Crew total, $300,000. Insurance, $100,000. Management fee, $146,000. Planned maintenance plus dry dock reserve, $160,000. Stores and spares, $50,000. Port and agency, $120,000. Contingency repairs, $50,000. Surveys and compliance, $30,000. Financial costs, interest and depreciation, $320,000. Office overhead, $30,000. Broker fees, $20,000. Flag fees and tonnage taxes, $20,000. Now, add it all up. The grand total annual operating cost is $2,646,000. Let that number sink in. Over $2.5 million. Your ship must generate more than $7,200 every day just to cover costs. Revenue above that is potential profit. Below it, you are losing money. Seeing over $2.6 million per year can be daunting, but knowledge is power. Target fuel first. Keep the hull clean. Tune the engine precisely. Use weather routing to avoid storms, and apply slow steaming, balancing savings and time. Proactive management is key. A strong preventative maintenance plan is your best defense. Do not defer maintenance to save short term. It costs more later. Plan port calls carefully and combine cargoes to reduce visits. When negotiating suppliers, always get multiple quotes. Work with capable ship managers, insurance brokers, and crewing agencies. Before buying, create a detailed budget. Use these categories as a template. Get real quotes, not estimates. Add at least a 15% contingency. Model income under low, medium, and high freight rate scenarios. A thorough cash flow forecast is essential. In conclusion, running a small cargo ship is serious and capital intensive. The sticker shock is real, but with careful planning and diligent management, it can be profitable and rewarding. Go in eyes open. Do your homework. Build a meticulous budget. Plan for worst case. Watch fuel like a hawk. Never compromise on safety or maintenance. Navigate the challenges and command your vessel.